And now today, the latest momentous chapter of the story of Wembley is about to unfold. The first ever all-Merseyside FA Cup final.
You've got to be able to fight and not make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you're out. If things run again, you're out. So that the team have got to be vigilant from the very first round of the Cup and haven't got a mistake right till the end of the Cup. That's why it's so special. One mistake and you can lose the FA Cup. It's the hardest competition in the world to win. It's wonderful, yeah.
At achievement, Everton, just pipped for the championship, playing their third cup final running, and who came so close to the double themselves last year. Well, both teams are raring to go and will be setting out from their respective headquarters in under an hour. And so enjoy with us this unique occasion for the city of Liverpool. Well, as you'd expect, there's been one huge exodus from Merseyside today. The streets of Liverpool will be totally deserted from 3 o'clock. If the fans aren't actually here, they're sure to be by their TV sets. It's the tale today of two great clubs.
But the Beatles grew up and grew away. The tide turned and left empty docks and order books. Unemployment figures were no longer just statistics, they were the people next door. Today, times are still hard, but a resolve somehow to make things better shows through. Decay is being replaced by ambitious new developments. And the two football clubs, winners even in the darkest days, have now given optimism substance in their special style. For the first time, the FA Cup final will be a Merseyside derby.
If you're an Evertonian, you're all
Blacks.
It's difficult in the sense that you want the game to come a wee bit quicker than usual. I mean, you wish you were playing tomorrow. It's just one of them things. I mean, the best team wins the league, and Liverpool have won it, so fair dues.
You've got a chance to get your revenge as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't back against us, but the way my luck's going. No, it's just, I mean, you go out there and give it all you've got, don't you?
At Goodison Park on Monday evening, the Players' Player of the Year award, won last year by Peter Reid, passes to his Everton teammate Gary Lineker. And then it's down to serious business. Everton's last league game of the season is against West Ham. A couple of goals from Gary Lineker and a penalty by Trevor Steven clinch the runners-up spot for Everton. And they ensure that the cup final will feature the country's two top teams. But first, between players and fans, there is mutual appreciation.
Show. Radio Merseyside.
OK, so there's a £25 stand ticket found in the back of a Davy Liver cab on Saturday night. It was handed back into Davy Liver, and Joe Sugar of the Davy Liver, he's come along to tell us. Have you an idea who it might belong to, Joe?
Well, you're not going to believe this, Billy, but it is absolutely true.
Yes.
It happens to belong to somebody at Radio City, would you believe?
Somebody at Radio City?
Would you believe?
So it might be Johnny Kennedy's ticket.
Well,
how much does Dave Stewart want to rip it up? Tell him I've got a date with Samantha Fox lined up for him as well.
Radio City 194, Johnny Kennedy.
No, Bill, it certainly ain't my ticket, because I've hid my ticket in the safest place in Liverpool, a place where nobody really has any reason to go. I've hid my ticket in the job centre. Right now, Mersey Magic.
As you know, there's a brand new record out by the Liverpool football team and a brand new record out by the Everton football team. And once again, showing our impartiality, what we're going to do while it's playing both together. Now, you can't get further than that, can you? You can't, can you?
Okay, I'm on red, you know, and Billy's a blue. But this, I think, really is what Merseyside is all about. The Reds and the Blues together. Now, I wouldn't have mentioned them, but you saw them there, Gerald. And that symbolises, you know, the spirit and the relationship between Liverpool and Everton. Come on, you Reds!
709-9333 for Name That Wembley Gargoyle. Away you go.
God, do it me life.
How did you come by that?
A friend?
Did it cost you a lot of money?
No, £6.
You want to sell it?
No. Not a phony for my grandson.
Really? Who does he support?
I hate to tell you, but it's Everton.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Oh, staunch Liverpoolian myself.
Best thing that's ever happened to the city, so the people said work-wise and that. It should be a good game, as long as we win.
Oscar one.
Right, Dalglish, he's getting his old age pension next week.
He'd still whoop you. He'd whoop the lot of you on your own, him.
No chance.
Kenny Dalglish could beat the 11 men of Everton at the moment on his own.
Behave yourself, behave yourself. You're missing Graham Souness, lad. No chance.
Like its football grounds, Liverpool's cathedrals are barely a mile apart, and the Anglican Bishop of Liverpool, the Right Reverend David Shepherd, is a former Test cricketer who understands the role of sport in the community.
Last year, the Heysel Stadium tragedy was a terrific blow to all sorts of people in Merseyside, and it's been marvellous that both clubs have done so wonderfully well, and the whole thing feels as though it's been picked up again, and the pride of our city is very much wrapped up in this great event that both clubs are in the cup final.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, I think that the indications everywhere you go is certain that we're going to win. No problem at all. Absolutely no problem. Certainly that the evidence, all the indicators, everyone you talk to who's got any sort of ounce of knowledge knows very well, or ounce of common sense, knows what's going to happen. I mean, the opposition's just not there. They've blown it. Blown it. No question about it. As far as I'm concerned, Everton will be winning 3-1 by half-time and probably maybe another one by the end. We're going to win anyway.
Alderhay Hospital, the largest children's hospital in Europe, is preparing for a Wembley-style Saturday afternoon of its own. And they'll have one patient with inside knowledge. 11-year-old Stephen Johnson has played at Wembley. What was it like for you playing there?
When we first walked out of the tunnel, and you just seen that big crowd, and you just looked away and just went all red and everything.
Do you think Liverpool will win?
Don't know, because I know I've got a good full backs and that, left backs and that, but I think we'll get past them tomorrow.
So is this cup final good for business for you then?
Definitely. Very good. Good for Liverpool as well as for business. With a bit of luck, the Blues might win it.
One Everton fan with a seat booked in the Royal Box is Sir John Moores, founder of the Littlewoods Empire, former chairman of Everton, and a substantial shareholder in Liverpool.
Well, I only said a couple of years ago that I don't think I'll ever live to see the day again when Everton will be at the top of the league. But they have come back, and it's thanks to Kendall. He's done a magnificent job, hasn't he? And of course, Liverpool equally lucky. I think Doug Cleese will make a good manager. So I think we'll have two good teams for a long time, and it'll be very good for the city.
24 hours after their rivals, Everton depart. And at last, it's Saturday.
Platform 9 for the 7:40 football special to Wembley Central.
That's not bad, is it?
That look at Merseyside life was compiled by Gerald Sinstad. Well, here at Wembley there's much evidence that we're looking forward to a truly Merseyside sporting occasion here. The fans from both clubs, from Everton and Liverpool, have often been arriving together in the same cars here this morning, with blue and red scarves trailing one from either side. So we're looking forward to a truly Merseyside Cup final occasion. The atmosphere building up here, and of course we'll be enjoying that as we approach the final, the kick-off at 3 o'clock today. But, Andy, how important is Mountfield to Everton here today?
I think, as we heard, I mean, if he's fit, I think they would miss him, but not as much, I think, as would normal. I think the boy Harper, if he comes in and they shift Vanden Howard, if that happens, I mean, they'll take that and they'll take it easily. I think Vanden Howard has had a tremendous season, half a season playing there, and Derek's not been there. So, I mean, I don't think that's as important as probably Gillespie being out for Liverpool.
And Harper's been here with the team too.
Yes, I mean,
Wembley,
he's had experience
of
coming to Wembley, and although he's been sub, I think on about 3 occasions, the last 3 occasions, a couple of Charity Shields as well, he's had plenty of experience, Alan, and he won't let them down at all, no way.